Okay, today I wanted to share with you how I simplified my plant situation by just using the same potting medium for every plant. I mainly grow Hoyas and philodendrons and um, like a couple monsteras. I don't grow like a lot of aeroids and stuff. Actually, I don't grow any. So take that little disclaimer with this. But I think we've all been there where you get into plants and then you start researching things and you see everybody is doing like all these different mediums and gets really fancy. And if that's something that you want to do, that's great. But I just wanted to simplify everything. And so I just have one potting medium across all my plants. And, if they're not going to get to, botanic garden level, you know, and their size and whatever, that's fine with me. For me, it was more important to just simplify everything and, you know, make growing plants just fun. So I'm not one of those like super serious people. I do have a lot, and this is just one section of them, but I just wanted it to be really simple. And growing up, my mom had plants, and I think that's why I like plants. And I feel like, back in the late 80s, early 90s, at least from in my experience, it was just, you know, one potting medium, which was just soil, potting soil, which is what I use. So I just use the regular potting soil that my local garden center has. I do add more perlite to it. I feel like that helps it just not get so, dense and compact and too soggy. But that's about it. And the only other thing is I fertilize all the time. I fertilize year round in winter, almost every watering. So that's just what's kind of worked for me in the past few years. And I'll show you this Thai, for example, is grown in regular potting soil. It's super dry because it's nearing the end of its watering cycle. But look at that. I mean, that's bigger than my head, that leaf. So, for me, it works. If all the different potting mediums is just becoming too much, I give you permission to just go back to basics. Another plant that I find that people always have questions on is the Hoya linaris. They're like, I can't keep one alive. How do you grow yours? I have several. I have this one. Um, I have a couple propagations over there. And then this one, it's not Costa Farms. Don't get excited. I just like to reuse their hanging baskets. This one is grown in regular potting soil with just more perlite added. Um, and it's like in a window, so it's a little bit kind of sun stressed on there. But this one is just grown in regular potting soil also, and it's only been a few months that I got a propagation from this one, and um, I just stuck them all on the top, and now they've started to grow. So for me, that's just where it's at. That's what I've been doing for years, just growing with regular potting soil with extra perlite in there, and I fertilize recklessly. Kind of, I don't keep a journal. I don't keep track. Um, does it affect my plants? Probably. I don't know, but they're doing great. So um, I just keep it simple, and I guess this video was just to give you permission to do the same.